Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Agil Fataila, and in this video, I will explain about verbs. Nah, what are verbs? What are form of verbs, and how to use it? And the last but not least, why we must have to learn about verbs. Nah, all those questions will be answered in this learning video, so watch on until it's over, okay? Okay, the question I will answer first is why we must have to learn about verbs. To answer that, we will go back first, look at the elements of sentences from one subject and one predicate. The subject is formed by a noun, while the predicate is usually formed from a verb or verb phrase. Well, take a good look at this simple sentence, yeah? I cry. That is, I is a subject, because we already know it, and cry is a predicate. Predicate here formed by a verb, that is cry. So, you already know why learning verb is important, yeah? Yeah. The point is that here no verbs, meaning there will be no sentence. Now we will start discussing in detail what verbs are. So, verbs is a word that expresses an action or state of being. From the statement, it can be seen that it is actually grouped into two verbs that indicate an action and verbs that describe a form of the subject. This word called action verb, while a verb that indicates the state of being is called by linking verbs. Do you still confusing? Try to look at the two examples of sentence to make it easier for us to understand them. Look here, Fatah swims. Fatah here as a subject, while swim as a predicate and take an action. Have you already understood? Nope. Now take care about these same examples. Fatah is a teacher. If you look carefully, this sentence is different from the previous sentence. In this sentence, there is no action or like that. Well, there is only a description of who Fatah is or what Fatah's job. Which one is the verb? Does anyone know? That's right. The word that's underlined here is a verb, or commonly called by linking verbs. Why is it called linking verbs? Yes, because its function is only to connect Fatah as a subject with the teacher, with the word teacher there. Let me give you another one of the examples. Look, yeah. Fatah looks tired. The sentence does not have action verbs, yeah. There is only linking verbs, which is that connects the subject with the adjective, that is tired. And it can be seen that usually linking verbs connects between the subject with an adjective and or connect the subject with a noun, like sentence Fatah is a doctor above. And so, if it is concluded from the explanation that verbs are basically grouped into two. The first is action verbs and the second is linking verbs. The two groups are called main verbs, or why is it called main? I wonder why. Because they can stand alone in a sentence. No need for other helps. Can stand alone, which means that between the subject and the word is enough for a sentence. That's why they are called main verbs. Well, Well, let's look at the following table to find out what words are included in the action verbs and linking verbs. Let's see. Okay, what's included in the following table are look, find, swim, climbed, and many others. Right. There are so many there are. Thousand verbs that refer to an action, but you all need to remember, right? That even though the names are action verbs which mean actions, it doesn't mean you have to make movement or write. Look at this. Look at it. Say it. The word is just an action, but they don't move or change their positions. Okay. The subject until here can be understood, yeah? While the words are grouped into linking verbs are actually not too many in number. So, it's easier to memorize. For example is are, and others. Can you get it after learning the two main verbs, namely action verb and linking verbs? We will also learn about the types of verbs that are not used as main verbs, but even so, its role is very important in a sentence. The name is helping verbs, or many people call it auxiliary verbs. Actually, the term is more familiar with auxiliary verb. More people use auxiliary verbs, but I prefer to use only helping verbs because it is more in line with the function and meaning. Okay, what about this? So, this helping verbs match the name, yeah? There is a word the help, so it functions as a helper. The question is, what helps well to answer it? And pay attention to the following sentence, yeah? And now, from the sentence, Oki will sleep. It is clear that the will function there indicates a tense you remember or know or have heard of the tenses. The name is present future tense. Well, there indicating the present future tense to discuss technical details, which will be discussed specifically in the next video. In addition, the word will clarifies the meaning of sleep, which is going to sleep. So, I will tell you before going to bed that is clear or more confused. Okay, the next question is whether helping verbs help only action verbs? Certainly not. Young people helping verbs can help all verbs, be it action verbs or linking verbs. For example, there is a linking verb. Oki will become a teacher next year. From that sentence, the word will appears which help the word become will appear, helping to continue what are words that entered, included the helping verbs. And now take a look at the following table. Pay attention for this. In this table, at least we can see that there are 30 starting from the words do, did, and to the word would and the others. So you can read this table yourself, okay? And now, after getting to know the three types, so let's put them into simple sentence, okay? Let's see. My friends learn English. Learn here is an action verb, which means learning English is a subject, whose form is also the same as the subject. And now let's modify the sentence by adding the word should. Yes. Remember that should are helping verb in the table above. My friend should learning English. If should here is helping verb and the learn is action verb, these two words then make a new term called by verb phrase. And well, this verb phrase is the forerunner of all predicates. And another example is, my friends look happy. Look in this sentence is a verb. Can anyone guess this look is included in the action verb? Can you guess whether this look is included in the action verb or linking verbs? Anyone knows? Yeah, exactly. This linking verb, if it is added by a helping verb such as do in the negative form, then the sentence can take from the form like this. My friend don't look happy. Do there is a helping verb, and the look, well, like we said earlier, is a linking verb. Both of them also form a verb phrase. The forerunner of a predicate is okay. That's about all learning about verbs in this time. And the last, hopefully this learning video can help you and add to your insight about verbs. Thank you for watching.